Hey everybody, it's Speaker Shay Grace. I'm here to talk about your vice. Your vice. Everybody has one. It's our go-to person. It's our go-to thing. It's our thing on the side. It's that thing that we resort to when we want to procrastinate. That's what I want to cover in this video today. As you may know, I am Speaker Shay Grace. I'm also known as the Resiliency Coach. On stage and one-on-one, I help people overcome obstacles and barriers to success, as well as help them make money with their gifts and talents. So, today we're talking about the vice, your vice. You know you got one, honey. Okay. You've been given a gift. You've been given a skill, you've been given a talent, you've been given a vision of something that you should do, something that you should bring into the world, something you've been contemplating, something you've invented, something that you are supposed to do before you die. You've got grand ideas, you have plans, you have support, you have talked to people about what you want to do, but yet you find yourself slowly getting to the mark. And if you're anything like me, it's because every time I got ready to go forward my goals, I would have some kind of reason, some kind of excuse. I have something else to do. It's funny how when I had a book to write or when I had a project to complete, I used to get real creative, honey. You talking about a person who is not typically in the kitchen? Oh, when I had a project to do or some phone calls to make for my business, oh, honey, I was Betty Crocker. I was Chef Boyardee. Okay. I was Rachel Ray and what's that other old lady's name that cooks in the kitchen? Julia Childs. All of a sudden, I was Julia Childs. I'm coming up with recipes, and I know I didn't like to cook because that was my vice. That was the thing I would turn to when I was procrastinating. What do you turn to when you're procrastinating? Let's see. What else did I used to turn to? Well, I can't say television because I've never been a big TV watcher, not since like 2007. When I used to date my ex, when I had a project to do, all of a sudden, I'd just be magically on the phone with him or magically over his house, and I'm just finding shit to do. Oh, let me clean up. Let me do this. Let me do that. And I would play with his kids, and I was procrastinating. And then eventually he would call me on my shit. Shay, you was just here. What is it you're supposed to be doing? Aren't you supposed to be working on some projects or work? You know, and that was the cool thing about having somebody in your corner who could catch you on your bullshit, who could see where you were trying to go and could support you in that vision. Okay, so my question to you is, what is your vice? Some people hit the bottle. They start drinking so they can get into a different realm. They go to smoking, or they go to the refrigerator and they take up with Ben and Jerry's ice cream, or they take up with leftovers in the fridge, or they take up with shit that they shouldn't even be eating. You know, everybody has a vice, or some people go and get a bunch of sex, and when they really need to be at home working on their project or their business. What is your vice? Now, if you're bold, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to comment below and leave your vice below. Tell us what you resort to when you're supposed to be working on your project. What helped me in my journey to stop procrastinating is I had to get, one, very clear on why I needed to complete the project. Two, I needed to get clear on how to complete the project, because sometimes people just slow because they don't know how to do it. But with the age of Google on everybody's cell phone, Google on everybody's tablet and laptop, there's no more reason, no more excuses why you don't know how to do something. Because somebody knows how to do what you want to do, and all you have to do is find them on Google. Okay, so the third thing that helped me stop procrastinating, I had to put up reminders for myself. Um, Back in the day when I did watch TV, instead of me watching the television and somebody else's programming, somebody else's vision, somebody else's story, I used to have a little note like this on my television. Let's see if you can read that. Work on my story. So I would tape this up on the television, right in the middle of the screen. So every time I get ready to procrastinate, I would see that on the TV. And I would just get convicted like, you know what, that's right. And so another thing I resorted to, and I don't have it here, is I have a timer. I would set my timer for 21 minutes. And I would go and I would work on my project for 21 minutes. Then I can release myself to go and do television. I'd be needing to get something completed, right? I go and I jump on the phone and I call somebody. Yep. I want to know what they think about it. I got another little piece of paper and I taped it on my phone. Ask God. Instead of me calling people, asking them what they think, how they feel about it, what they would do, I got in the process and the habit of asking God. I stuck that on the back of my cell phone, so I would always see it. I would go somewhere, and I would have to ask myself, does this support my vision? I'm all the way over here at the mall, but does it support my vision? I was trying to lose weight. I find myself in the refrigerator. Well, I'm eating that cheesecake. Does it support my weight? So I got a little note, and I put that on the refrigerator. Does it support? That cheesecake, does it support you being a size 10? That meat, does it support you looking younger when you know it has growth hormones in it, antibiotics, and other chemicals injected into the meat? You say you want to be thin, but if you eat meat that you know they inject with growth hormones, you're going to grow. You're going to get fat because that's what they put the growth hormones in the chicken and the cows and the pigs. I eat hamburgers and fried chicken and bacon and ham and all that other stuff that people eat. You can't be mad if you're growing big. You can't be mad if you can't fit your clothes because you're eating meat that has been injected and infused with growth hormones. So you're going to grow. So if you're trying to be smaller, ask yourself, does it support my goal of losing weight? Put that on your refrigerator. So when you go to use food or something to take your attention away from your project, you got a question to contend with. So those are a few things that help me. So what is your vice? What is your vice? I'd love to know. What are you procrastinating on? Or better yet, tell us how you overcame your procrastination. I'd love to hear this. Go ahead and share this video, comment, or like, and let's get a little dialogue going. Maybe we can help each other. Again, I'm Speaker Shay Grace, and you can find me on social media at Speaker Shay Grace or SpeakerShayGrace.com. All right, I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.